Been in the automotive industry, basically my whole life. My father was a race car driver, so growing up, it was pretty much, I was working on cars. I've got pictures of me when I was 5 years old underneath the car on the creeper with my dad, so I got started off really early and multi-time world champion, won tons and tons of races. And
did you know what you wanted to do when you got out of high school?
when I was going to college, everything was structured towards my career. The cars, learning how to work on cars and sponsorships and driving. I graduated college and I didn't even go to my graduation because there was a big race in Florida that I was going to, so I didn't even ever get to walk or do my graduation even. That's how, important racing was to me.
So it sounds like you've been in a couple different fields in the automotive industry. What's your favorite field?
There's nothing like getting behind a car and putting your hands on that steering wheel and, do this in front of, national TV and, hold up that trophy and know that you're the best in the world at what you do. But then on the other side of that, what I've done here and the careers that I've helped mold and the individuals that I've helped, that's something that's gonna last forever. That trophy on my shelf has got a lot of, could have dust on it. It's like, as time goes on, it's like, that's cool. But, like one of my technicians, Enrique, he's got a child and a family and he's young, and for me to help him in his life and his career, that probably means a lot more to me than that trophy. So I would say it was a mixture of that gratification that I felt in myself when I got the race, and now the gratification I feel in myself when I see the guys succeeding and doing well, because they're gonna have all great successful careers in their lives because of what they learned here.
What was one of your motivations growing up, or someone you looked up to?
I was really lucky that I had a mentor early in life, and his name was Sam Walton. One time he was the richest man in the world, and he was the founder of Walmart, and really good personal friends of my family, my dad. And he asked me, why do I think I was going to be a race car driver? And I remember vividly, I was thinking about 13, 14 years old when he asked me this question. I said, well, I'm a go-kart champion, I can do this, and I can do this, and I can do this. Listed all this stuff off to him. And he goes, there's probably thousands of kids just like yourself that can do that. And he goes, how many people are actually professional race car drivers that get paid and, make a good living? And I said, probably, with NASCAR and IndyCar and drag racing, probably less than, 60, 70 people in the world. And he's like, so what's going to separate yourself from those 60, 70 people? And it was a really great question. And that's where, at my younger age, that, was one of the first, race car drivers to get, my master's degree. Like I said, Sam was my mentor, and very lucky. People have the richest, person in the world as their mentor, and one of the really great American success stories.
What's what's your biggest accomplishment for you?
I would probably say, probably my education. Getting my master's degree. There was times I was the first one in my family to go to college, so it was a big accomplishment. I remember being in school and my teachers saying, that I'd be lucky to get a college education. And I remember that it's like, why would they even say that? There's a lot of people that might have a formal education, but they have a super big education because they're reading, they're learning, they're doing things on their own. Well, that's an education. A lot of times people don't, they don't think of that. Look what you guys are doing. You're traveling the country and asking questions and wanting to learn and to be in this industry. So you got a big leg up on everybody else, I can tell you that.
What other advice can you give us, somebody in our footsteps?
Yeah, the biggest advice I could give you is what you guys are doing now. Just get out there, you're doing something way out of the box, which I think is really, really cool. You're ambitious.